Leighton, what's the spring been like for you now? Obviously, last year getting some playing time, and so obviously that try to springboard that in the spring. What's spring been like for you?
I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable out on the field. I'm starting to understand things a lot better. Feeling a lot more comfortable with the scheme and my movements and everything. I feel like I'm developing a lot better now, and just feel a lot more relaxed on the field.
Are you kind of growing into your own? I know obviously they joked, the nickname and stuff like that. It seems like now a little more graceful out there. Do you feel just like you're growing into yourself as a football player? Or?
Yeah, I don't feel quite as skinny, I guess, and lanky, but I mean, I still need to put on some weight and everything, but I feel like physically I've developed quite a bit, and I feel as best I ever have right now, my movements and everything. So
mostly kind of playing that outside spot. And I know obviously a guy like Tyler last year really fit that well, and it seems like you're kind of next guy fitting that mold. How well does that position seem to fit you so far?
Yeah, well, just seeing him when I came in as a freshman, seeing him and looking up to him, seeing his body type just like mine, I looked up to him just like he was a big brother. And so seeing myself fit in that position, I can see myself just in it perfectly just like he was.
So how much weight have you gained since you got here?
I've gained about 35 pounds.
You want to put on more?
Yeah, I'm
How much more are you trying to put on?
Well, they want me at 240 for spring right now, and I'm at 240, but I kind of want to put on like 10 to 15 more pounds. I feel like I could hold that pretty in my upper body still. So
we saw you and Joey out there together in the scrimmage last week. Two Idaho kids. Kind of cool, I guess, to be out there with him some.
Yeah, we talk about it. We talk about it a little bit. It's pretty neat just being hometown guys, home state, and being out there with each other, playing right next to each other, and talking and communicating on the field. It feels pretty cool.
Looks like you're right in there in the rotation to get some playing time and stuff. I mean, when you think about where you came from and to come here originally as a walk-on and to come to where you are, I mean, kind of crazy to. I know you've got a lot still to go, but I mean, kind of crazy to where you've come in such a short amount of time already in your career here.
Yeah, it's kind of just surreal because I always wanted to play here as a little kid, and now that I'm actually doing it, it's hard to take it to heart right now, but it's just because I'm soaking it all in still kind of, but I feel like I'm adjusted to it pretty well, and I mean, I still got a lot of work to do and everything, and continue to develop and work on my game.
And the fact that you're not just here because you're an Idaho kid. You're here because you can obviously help the team, and you're showing that. Does that make it feel better too that you're getting some meaningful reps in practice and stuff like that? And you're obviously a guy that looks like they're going to count on to contribute.
Yeah, you just got to come in every day, just not really worry about that. Just worry about getting better every day at practice, pushing yourself as hard as you can to develop and get better scheme-wise and everything. Just your movements, reading offensive keys, all that stuff, just focusing on the little stuff to make yourself better and that much give you an advantage on the field.
Aside from adding the weight, where do you think you've improved the most since you got here?
Probably just understanding the game a lot better, because playing 8-man in high school, there wasn't any scheme at all pretty much. You just go out there, line up and play. And now you actually have to hone in on your craft and everything and focus on your keys and make sure that you know what you're doing, otherwise they're going to expose you on the field.
Do you miss that freedom? I mean, in 8-man, I was just kind of reckless.
I mean, it was fun, but it just wasn't very organized, I guess you could say. I mean, there's definitely athletes at that level that can play, but it's a lot different. 11-man, there's a lot more scheme and everything. You have to understand what the offense is doing and vice versa. So if you don't, they're just going to expose you.
You talked about kind of being from Idaho, this is the team you wanted to play for. I guess this alumni practice here in the former guys, I mean, do you feel like you took it to heart as much as any player, out there?
Yeah, well, just being in state, I feel like this is my place, just like they do. I mean, everybody that comes here, I feel like they fit right in. There's a reason they're here, and everybody thinks they're brothers. I mean, you're pretty much just a big family, so you treat everybody that way.
What's it like having all these past Broncos here?
It's neat to see everybody come back, because when I was little, I came to quite a few games too. So seeing everybody back, I recognize a lot of them that played as young as I was. I mean, I recognize quite a few of them, so it's cool to see them come back and actually talk to them face to face and have a conversation with them. That's pretty neat.
The coaches really wanted to kind of work on the option a little bit more this spring, and obviously the last 2 years wasn't the greatest for you guys against that. How much of focus has that been for you guys, and how much do you discuss it wanted to fix what's happened the last 2 years against those systems?
No, we've definitely been working on it. I think we're definitely getting some good work at it. We're improving a lot. You can see it on film. I think we're doing a really good job with it, getting on it early, so we can take to them during the season.
How eager are you guys to maybe try to turn that tide? Because obviously the last 2 years hasn't been the best against those teams.
Oh, we're definitely working on it as hard as we can. We're going to take it to them during the season.
So it sounds like tomorrow the winning team gets a steak dinner, the losing team gets to go home with like foil wrapped hot dogs. So fire you up extra more to make sure you get the steak tomorrow.
Juicy steak would be nice, to be honest, but I'm not a big fan of hot dogs. So, yeah, I guess.
Defense as a whole, you look at the scrimmage from last week in the open practice last Friday. You guys making plays out there left and right. Obviously had the advantage in the scrimmage last Saturday. Where do you think you guys are at defensively as a whole, as a unit right now?
I think we've come a long ways defensively. Avalos and all the coaches are doing a great job. They really want to see you succeed and do the best on the field. So they're so detailed in what they're teaching you, and it gives you that much more of an advantage out on the field. So it helps a lot. I mean, you really feel like you know what you're doing out there. And if you don't, they're going to get on you and tell you what you need to do. And it's just like that, you can fix it.